My name is Nicole, and this is my boyfriend, Tadeo. I was in the intensive in January. I just finished up, and it was the most amazing experience of my life.
That's a big compliment. Well, let's talk just a little bit about your history, just to share a little bit of something with our blog. Would you mind sharing just a little bit of information about what things were like before you told Tadeo about stuttering? Because I understand that you guys were together for quite a while before that happened.
Mm-hmm.
What was it like?
We were together for about 2 years before I told him that I stuttered. I had to go through a lot of steps to hide my stuttering at all times, including avoiding having to introduce myself in front of him or asking him, can you just introduce me? And he would ask why, and I'd say, because I'm just, I don't want to introduce myself, That's what you have to do. But it was nerve-wracking. When something would happen, I would go into my room and cry, and I would hide it. And I hid it really well for the first 2 years. Like, what do you think? Do you ever notice it?
I never noticed. I wouldn't say that you would stutter before. But after you told me, for the first time I thought about it, I was like, wow, she really hides it well. In terms of I felt that Nicole got stuck in a few words, but she jumps into another word so quickly. So I guess that's your technique to kind of hide it, and you did very well. So, but I was happy that you shared that with me, because I really wanted to help feel better, or somehow help you out with that problem.
Because no doubt there are a lot of strong, deep-seated thoughts and emotions that are connected to this hiding. I mean, we're laughing about it now, we smile about it and joke about it, but it's a serious issue. It's a major issue. Would you guys mind sharing on more of a humorous note the story you were telling me about ordering food?
Sure. You want to explain it?
You start.
Okay. So we had just met. It was the end of my freshman year in college. And Tadeo was from Brazil, so he didn't speak very good English at that point, hardly any at all. So I went over his house, and we were hungry, so we thought we would order pizza. Me, being a person who stutters, there was no way I was going to get on the phone and order pizza.
And I wouldn't order neither, because I didn't feel comfortable with my English, and also getting stuck on the phone, and especially getting stuck in front of my new girlfriend. So I was like, I'm not going to order. So I was like, you're going to be hungry for the entire night.
Now, did it cross your mind that it was odd that she wouldn't order the pizza?
Not really. I just thought, for me, she was just shy. That's what I thought at first, but never thought in anything else but Nicole being shy.
Sounds like maybe you may have even been pretty concerned yourself. Maybe a little self-conscious about your English.
He had his own issues to worry about.
Yes, but she also helped me out with in that process of learning, and then getting better with the language. But at that night, luckily, we had I have a Brazilian friend that went to school with me, and he spoke English a lot better than me in the first year, and then he ordered it.
Yeah, he ordered the pizza for us. So that was embarrassing for me, because here are someone who speaks English, who's in college, who pretty much should be able to order Domino's pizza, but no way I would ever get on the phone, especially in front of someone new I was dating. But yeah, and it wasn't, and I hadn't ordered food on the phone until I came here, so to AIS. So it's been 4 years since I've ever ordered or talked on the phone. So it was quite a while, quite a build-up. So yeah.
And it's now I'm happy to see Nicole so confident in doing the things that before the intensive that she wouldn't be able to do. Like ordering food on the phone, going to the supermarket, or ordering cold cuts. going to get gas and ordering regular gas at the gas station. And she seems pretty confident, and I'm happy for her. It's a big change in her life, and all I have to say is thanks to AIS, you know, like, and Carl for helping Nicole out.
Well, she's becoming fearless, definitely, little by little, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we've gone on to the topic of what things are like now, what Nicole's doing for herself now, let's go back a bit and talk about what it was like, Nicole, for you. I guess the situation that you were in, and then what it was like for you to open up about your stuttering for the first time, and maybe share about the committee you were on and how he got on it, and around that time, the decision you made.
Right? Being a covert stutterer, every morning you wake up, you have to think about, you know, what situation you're going to come across that you might stutter in, whether it's ordering food or I don't know, any situation, talking to your teammates. I played for the women's soccer team at my college at St. John's, and it was, every morning was, you know, I would get so nervous and I wouldn't sleep at night, you know, always having to hide my stutter. Would I have to introduce myself? Would I have to say my name? And that was always a big struggle. So I would make myself sick. I was always sick. People would always wonder, why are you so sick? Because I was just really depressed, always having to hide. Never really truly saying or doing what I wanted. And it came to a point where I really couldn't take it anymore. And he, after I told him, he saw me struggle so much, you know, especially in my classes at school, being so nervous to participate. And then I finally made the choice to come to AIS, and it was a wonderful choice. And then now, after going through the intensive, I am proud of my speech. I am proud of my voice, and I say what I want to say when I want to say. And even though it's not easy all the time, I am much more independent. I introduce myself. I order my own food. I get my own gas. I call restaurants and I ask for things. I order food on the phone, and I will probably order pizza next time. And I can do all those things now. And when I was in school, I was the president of this athletic club at school, and I would have to run the meetings every week and give speeches, and it was terrorizing. And he would sit through those meetings and see me struggle and see me changing my words and blinking my eyes really quickly, and no one, I don't think anyone else knew what was happening, but he certainly did. And I don't know, what did you think when you saw me doing that?
I would just thought like Nicole's doing a pretty good job, like, you know, like avoiding like stuttering in front of, like, you know, a large group of people. But, you know, after coming here to the intensive at AIS, we understood that by hiding it, that Nicole wasn't doing a good thing. And I'm happy to see Nicole now using all the new techniques that she learned here in this intensive course during these 3 weeks to help her out with on her speech, and you know, and not changing words anymore, and really like working on it to say what she wants to say, and using these techniques that help her a lot.
Yeah, I just told one of my teammates today that I was here and I went to the intensive and I stutter, and she also sat through those meetings. And she said, so when you did those meetings and you sounded so nervous, was it because you were just nervous, or was it because you were afraid to stutter? And I was like, it was because I was afraid to stutter. So I guess it was visual to everyone that I was nervous for some reason or another, but I guess no one really just knew why. They just thought I was nervous to speak. But it was because I was just so nervous to stutter that I was always had to think of five different ways to just say one thought. So it takes a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Now, question for you, Nicole. Are you using any sort of strategies or techniques to manage your speech right now as we speak?
A little bit, but right now I'm relaxed and I'm comfortable. But right now I'm using a little bit of vocal fold management, but not on everything I say.
All right, we're going a little longer with the video right now, but so I've decided we'll probably chop this up a little bit. So I'm going to ask you one more question.
Yeah.
So you say that you're using maybe a little management right now, a little focus on your speech, but you're comfortable. So just to appease any questions others might have when they watch a video like this, I mean, the name of our YouTube account is Stuttering Treatment, and this is on a stutteringtreatment.org blog, the AIS blog. You'd think that we'd hear you stutter. Now you and I know that that's not always going to happen. Can you explain why you're not stuttering right now, and why you are in fact a person who stutters, yet we're not hearing any stuttering from you?
My stuttering is very sporadic, I guess you can say. I don't, in situations where I feel very comfortable, where I know that if I do stutter, the people around me will understand, I tend to be more confident in my speech, and I tend not to stutter as much. Not to say that when I'm nervous, that's what causes my stuttering, because that is not the case. But when I'm nervous, my stuttering does come out more. So whether I'm in a classroom situation, or I'm participating in class, or talking to my teammates, talking to my coach, going on a job interview, any of those situations, talking to his friends, talking to my friends, it becomes very difficult. But even going through AIS, and even if I hadn't learned any of the techniques, which I have, and I use very often, I still think my speech would be better because of the fact that I'm more comfortable with myself, I'm more confident in myself, and before, when I was constantly thinking about stuttering and it overran my life, now it's still a part of my life, but it's a part of my life that doesn't change who I am or make me do certain things. So me being a more confident person, I feel, makes me stutter a little bit less. So.
Cool. All right, well, we'll wrap it up there. Thanks for sharing that.